Episode 3. The Sabbath Commandment was written by God's finger. Welcome to Episode 3 of the Unchangeable Sabbath, from Eden to Eternity. In Episode 1, we showed the Sabbath was made before sin. In Episode 2, we revealed Adam as the first Sabbath keeper. But today, we make an even stronger case. The Sabbath wasn't only spoken by God, it was written by God's own finger. Let that sink in. The Creator of the universe didn't entrust this commandment to any man. He didn't whisper it to a prophet. He didn't hand it down through tradition. He wrote it himself in stone. Let's go to Exodus 31:18. And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of God. Again in Deuteronomy 9:10. And the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stone written with the finger of God, and on them was written according to all the words which the Lord spake with you in the mount. 10 commandments, not suggestions, not temporary instructions. They were carved in stone because they were meant to last forever. And among these 10, one commandment stands out in length, detail, and memory. The 4th commandment. The Sabbath. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. Exodus 20:8-11. God didn't say, remember Sunday. He didn't say, keep a day any day. He said, the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. And what's the reason he gives? Not Sinai, not Moses, not Jewish tradition, but creation. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and rested the 7th day, wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. This is God's signature in time, his stamp of authority, and he wrote it in stone with his own finger, so no man could erase it. Now some say, but that's the old covenant, it's done away. Let's test that. Did God ever say he was abolishing his 10 commandments? No. Did Jesus ever say he was changing the day of worship? No. In fact, Jesus honored the commandments. If ye love me, keep my commandments. John 14:15. And again, Matthew chapter 5:18-19, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Heaven and earth are still here. That means the law still stands. Now think about this logically. If Jesus' resurrection gave us authority to change the Sabbath, why didn't he say so? Why didn't Paul, the apostle to the Gentiles, say so? Why didn't any New Testament writer make this change clear? They didn't, because no such change was made. And let's not forget what God says in Malachi 3:6, for I am the Lord, I change not. How can we claim to honor God, but ignore the one commandment he told us specifically to remember? Let's be honest. This isn't about misunderstanding, it's about tradition. Jesus warned us in Mark 7:7-9, in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition. So here's today's challenge. To all pastors, priests, imams, skeptics, and Sunday keepers, show us one verse where God's own hand rewrote the 4th commandment. Show us where the finger of God touched stone a second time to change the Sabbath to Sunday. If you can't, then humble yourself before the word of God. The Sabbath wasn't man's idea, it was God's, and it wasn't written with ink. It was written with fire and power, with the finger of the Almighty. Next time in Episode 4, we'll explore how Jesus himself kept the Sabbath and why he never changed it. Until then, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.